Hello, guys. Welcome back. I gave Loki something to look forward to because he begged and begged and begged if we would do it. And we are doing some fun stuff tomorrow, little light stuff for, some people celebrate April 1st as his day, so it'll be a Loki's day. Some people don't, so don't worry about it. But I had said something, and I had said it to be funny, and he jumped at the chance because we had a huge spiritual breakthrough last night. So I said, we should do Satanic Easter. And he's like, can we? And I'm like, you know what? Fine. Theistic Satanic Easter. So what's that going to look like? Well, we have so many demons in the house. We welcomed all 72 formally. How many of them will take us up? I don't think it will be many more than we have now, but they know that they're loved and honored and welcome in this house. And Satan and Lucifer had dropped some truth on me last night, and I'm very appreciative of it. So we're going to be having Theistic Satanic Easter. Only this house. Loki and Odin are fun. They got a tiny to-do for Astera, and they're not too fussed. And they want to see the new family members have stuff, and they'll jump in there too. So what's that going to look like? Well, obviously we're going to have prayer time for Satan and Lucifer. Asmodeus is probably going to have pride of place, but Mammon will be right in there beside him, and we'll have Pazuzu and everybody in the house, and Auntie Lilith, and Haman, and everyone else, and Bilal came in, and Bilal brought, fur, and Valak had been here, that's a long story, and, it's just like they were like, you have to admit who your family is. You have to admit who loves you. What's wrong with you? Aren't you proud of us? Why? Because we have this name of demon. Aren't you proud of us? And I'm like, I am proud of them, and I don't really care. And we're working on the theistic part, and they really don't care whether you see them as demons or you see them as old gods or whatever you see them as. And I just had an absolute shift in my perception, and it took a huge burden off of me because I don't have to try to carry anymore something that wasn't working for me. And my horoscope had said last week that, you have a lot more resources than you will. So we'll have theistic Satanic Easter, and we're going to have a ham if the ham comes in. If it doesn't, we're going to have pork. And the demons are just absolutely giggling about it because, the biblical references. We're doubling down on them and celebrating everything satanic. And it also works for the pagan gods too, especially the Norse gods. So we're going to have ham if we can have it. We're obviously going to have candy, and we're going to indulge. And it's going to be a fiesta because we're going to have Easter eggs, which would be for Ostera and Astere, and a lot of the other gods and goddesses. And we're going to have, we have fudge we can make, we have cookies we can bake, we have cookies on the way, thanks to somebody being a generous donor. We're going to have fun. And we're going to indulge in whatever pleasures they want. So I've already told them anything will be on top. The games, the gambling, anything that's worldly and fun. Science too. We can make up time for science because we're working with Satan and Lucifer. They don't want dummies. So, you can make up time for science too. And we're going to have fun with it. And we're going to have a party. So you're welcome to join us with the idea of theistic, you know, Theistic Satanic Easter. I'm not even going to get that right myself. Satan Day. There you go. Satan Day. You're welcome to celebrate Satan Day with us. And they're just happy. And, Asmodeus has become Mr. Super Cuddly, snow leopard. And you know what? He likes snow leopards because they're damn cute. And they do that thing where they hold their tail in their mouth and they look cute. And especially, have you seen the cubs? They're like the damn cutest thing on the planet other than wolf and fox cubs. And they're all having fun. And, Odin had sweetened the pot. He said, if you admit to some things you can drop, you can have Apollo. I'll drop any grudges, please. Because this was the thing Odin's been after for years, and he got it, and he's like, yes, yes, doing his dance. And it's kind of like you feel wistful, but you're like, it's kind of like when you're at the age where you realize some of the things your parents told you might not be so. And my father was actually an atheist. He went to church I must tell you, he went to church every Sunday. He was an atheist. I don't know why he went to church and prayed, and he finally told me because it makes your mom feel better, but he had no belief. He believed you died, that was it. He didn't believe there was, it was strange. It was a strange kind of atheism. I wish he would have been more open. He had a patron saint, yeah, he didn't believe in God. He didn't believe in Jesus. He didn't believe anyone was coming to help you but yourself. So if I survived, part of it is because even though my dad had a lot of horrible character flaws, he was a Satanist in a sense, not a Satanist, atheist in a sense. And, he just didn't believe God was going to come help you. He didn't believe God would come help you. My mom was the opposite way. My mom had great faith. So I got both, which I think is serving me well now. I can have all the faith in my gods, but we have science on this planet, so it's serving me well. They're like, you put science and you put yourself before you put any kind of worship. And I hope you guys all know that, regardless of what your faith is. Put science, put safety in yourself first before the gods. They're not going to be mad. They're not going to be offended. This isn't, a desert deity with a very fragile ego that if you don't, do everything the way they say with no exceptions, they're going to smite you. This isn't that type of deity. Our gods love us. So Satan and Lucifer have been very proud. And, it feels like that clicked into place, and it always wanted to click into place. And obviously, I might as well share with you and spill the tea. I went to a Catholic college, and you have to learn the truth in Catholic college, which broke most people, but Catholics knew it already. A lot of the Bible is made up to butter up to God. A lot of the stuff that they claim he did, he didn't do. These civilizations have already died out, and so forth and so on. And quite a few saints were created to either replace gods in their feast days, to replace respective gods, or to replace a god or goddess. So we have a lot of gods and goddesses that are actually within the Catholic faith, and they won't admit it. It's just, that's why I'm honestly thinking Michael, because of his name. The end name is L, but depending on how you would spell it, Baal or Baal and all these other ones could have same spelling. So I've often wondered if angels just weren't gods that, they wanted these gods on their side, but they couldn't have more than one god because they made up this dumb rule, right? So maybe they made them lower gods. There are a lot of pagans that look at them as demigods. So it's sort of a thing of, even if they were created, you could look at them as gods because, we have stories of gods that either beget other gods or there's just one and they create the other gods and goddesses. So, to me, it's all good. Michael is certainly not giving any indication whatever of having any loyalty to anyone other than Michael. It's not that he's terrible. His personality holds true to a lot of what's taught, but that's also a personality that carries on over to hoodoo and everything else. Same with all the other ones. I started to have my doubt when I got into hoodoo and voodoo decades ago, and I realized that the saints would work with people. I started to have my doubts because those are two things that do not mix. So I was like, I'm starting to think these people don't play on Team Yahweh at all, not even a little bit. But if you have your faith, if you have Christian faith, I'm not trying to destroy it for you. For me, it was like taking a big burden off of me because it has to be the saddest, unhappiest religion in, all of existence. And there are pagan religions out there that will give them a good run for their money, but we're not one of them. We serve a joyful God, we serve a happy God, and He's our ready for tomorrow. We're not going to play mean tricks on you guys, I promise. We're not going to do anything mean to you. My thing for April Fool's Day, and I know it sounds lame, but my thought of the best trick is to give people a little present. And it could be a free present. I made sure it was free. Something silly, like a packet of sugar or a penny or something else. Now we have to still practice social distancing, so you'd have to be like super creative. Maybe just send them a text or something, but something silly, something nice, and they will be looking at it all day wondering what's wrong with you, and you just gave them a nice gift. That's my idea of a prank. Just give someone a nice gift because it's April 1st and they're just gonna look at it like, what did you do to it? Uh, you like a penny, a sugar packet, something silly. Something gentle, something silly. Maybe get somebody a joke book if they're a shut-in, or like a puzzle pack or something. It doesn't have to cost any money. Just, something nice. Do something nice. Loki would be in line with that. Make somebody laugh tomorrow would be something Loki would enjoy. So, we hope you guys are having a good one, and you're totally welcome to join us for, we're not going to do anything really formal, and gods know the way my memory works, I may forget by Easter, but for Satanic Easter, you're welcome to join us. So we're going to enjoy it. The demons, gods, whatever name you're comfortable with, they're very proud of themselves, and they're very happy, and they're like, you did it, baby, you got through it. So they're happy, and I'm very blessed to have them in my life, because my life's getting better, and we're managing money amazingly well in a truly difficult time, and we're managing my health, because the old man said that if I manage to be stupid enough to die, I will be scrubbing toilets in Valhalla forever. And Satan has offered a few horrible places he could think of to put me. So, they do it out of love, guys. They love us. They want us to keep safe. So stay safe, stay sane, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.